Anybody know where marijuana grow at? Excuse me? Yeah, I said, where does it grow? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That area, it grows all over the world. Y'all took geography in school, haven't you? Y'all know where Asia is? Asia is down below the United States. That's South America. Bro. Y'all know another name for marijuana? Weed. Yeah. Well, there's a biological term for marijuana. It's called cannabis. Now, everybody know who the first president was?
George Washington.
Okay. What do they grow on George Washington plantation?
Tobacco.
Yeah. They grow weed, but what do they call it? No, they call it hemp. Hemp was used to make ropes. Ropes. You don't get nothing for being smart and stupid. You don't get nothing in life for being smart and stupid, but stupid. That's all you get. When you can be stupid without, you can do stupid stuff without being stupid. He's not stupid. Everybody do stupid things sometimes. Just because, listen, just because you do stupid stuff don't mean you're stupid. All of us in our life at some point in time is going to do some stupid stuff. But even if I do some stupid stuff, that don't give me the right to call me stupid. Okay. But stupid will get you stupid. Yes, sir. Have you ever passed gas?
Yeah, not in public.
I didn't ask you where at. I just asked you, have you ever passed gas? Have you ever passed gas? Okay, thank you. Anybody else in here ever passed gas? All right, now. Passing gas is a natural thing to do. Well, just because somebody doesn't say, excuse me, he should have said, excuse me. But if he don't say, excuse me, by you saying something to him and saying he passed the gas, that doesn't change nothing. You don't smell gas before. You probably smell stuff worse than gas. When I was going to school, we went in the bathroom, and the bathroom wasn't private. We had about 4 or 5 different commodes in there. And somebody had to use a commode, and we went in there, we smelled it. Is this the first time you ever smelled gas? Okay then, don't make such a big deal out of it. Anybody know, y'all know now that most of the jobs that when you get, they give you a drug test. Y'all know that?
Yes.
Most of the jobs now, the time y'all get jobs, it's probably going to be all the jobs. Yeah. So now if you go try to get a job, they're going to give you a drug test. And they find drugs in your system, guess what?
You ain't gonna get the job.
You ain't going to get the job. Do anybody know how they find out if you smoke marijuana? Don't everybody just holler out at one time? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's one way. What other ways can they find out? Yes, sir. Yeah. What other way? In the green shirt?
Look in your eyes.
No. Young man, right here. No, can't do that. Yes, sir. Just talk up, man. Talk up. No, that's for alcohol. Yes, sir. No, that's for alcohol. Yes, sir. Who? Yes, that's what we're talking about. Okay, I stop guessing. The way the blood, urine is the first one. Those are most likely places that when you go to places they're going to try. The next one is the blood test. depending on how sensitive the job is, depending on the way marijuana stays in your hair longer than any place else. Yes, marijuana go to your hair. So if they wanted to make sure that you wasn't using marijuana, it stays in your hair. Urine, blood, saliva, and hair. Those are the 4 places that they can find marijuana in the system. No. Now, marijuana has some uses besides getting high. Do anybody else know what marijuana plants is used for besides smoking? Yes, sir.
I was watching this thing, and this man, I was watching Cops Reloaded, and he tried to swallow it. Oh yeah, can't you swallow, like, chew it?
You can chew and swallow paper. My question was, what else is marijuana used for besides smoking it to get high? Yes, sir.
To make money off of it.
Selling. Oh, medicine.
Wait a minute.
Medicine.
Well, that's the general idea. When I say what is it used for, I mean, what else can you do with it besides smoke it?
Sell it.
Not like that. Shut up. All the way I know is smoking.
Okay. Marijuana is used for making paper. Marijuana is used for making paper. Marijuana can be used for biofuel production. Anybody know what biofuel is?
No, sir.
It's biofuel is fuel made from plants. Bio means biology. The prefix of biology. Biofuel. Plants is biofuel. Corn can be used to make biofuel. Yes. In fact, the United States, biofuel is ethanol. Did anybody ever pump gas for your parents?
Yes.
You see on the thing it says 10% ethanol? That's biofuel. Which cities has more medical marijuana dispensaries than Starbucks and McDonald's?
Burger King.
McDonald's,
Now,
Hardee's.
I'm going to tell you, Denver, which is in Colorado, has 204 marijuana dispensaries. Anybody know what a dispensary is?
You said dispensary?
Dispensary.
I know what dispensary is.
Dispense. In other words, a dispensary is something where something is dispensed. In other words, provided or given out. Denver has 204 centers where you can go and buy marijuana for medical use. All you have to do is go to the doctor and get a card that says that you need it for medical use. So you can go, like going into McDonald's and get a cup of coffee, you can just go and buy you some marijuana. However, I doubt that'll ever happen in North Carolina.
They got like, can't you get that medicinal weed for like if you have like cataracts?
Not in North Carolina. Nowhere in North Carolina is marijuana legal.
But can't you get it for that?
Yeah, but not in North Carolina.
You gotta go out of state to get medical weed.
Yeah, you do. And then you have to have a card.
Yeah, card from the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, prescription.
According to a survey, the highest state that has people using marijuana 12 and older is Rhode Island. Anybody know where Rhode Island is at?
Hold up. It's something, no.
No, Rhode Island is
Rhode Island is a state.
Yeah, New York.
yeah, so Rhode Island's on the East Coast.
It's a state.
In Massachusetts. Up near
It's
Massachusetts.
a state.
Yeah. Now this is good one y'all should know. What term is used to describe a product made by
White, good, purple, crack.
quantity of cocaine.
Crack is white.
But all this crack, marijuana, all of it comes from a plant. The crack that we see over here has been where in the country where Vietnam is. That's part of Southeast Asia. Who was the first president? Do anybody know?
George Washington.
You ever heard the question? What am I going to say?
You say who was the first president?
But you didn't let me finish. Who was the first president to admit that they had smoked marijuana?
Barack Obama.
No, he wasn't the first one.
Jackie Robinson. President? He said Jackie Robinson.
Not Clinton.
Well, he smoked it, but he didn't smoke it. He didn't smoke it in rope form. He smoked it like before we had the cigarettes like we have today. People rolled their cigarettes just like they rolled reefer. That's how they used to do cigarettes back in George Washington day. Yeah, that's tobacco, but that's where they used to smoke all tobacco. Is roll it in paper. Y'all remember the last time I was here? What did I talk about?
Black
Huh?
You talk about, well, you did baby's because some kids agree, but, you talk about, why me? You talk about how.
I'm talking about black men.
Yeah, black men not getting jobs.
You're talking about black men in their like
Riding bikes.
baby mamas and stuff.
Yeah,
No,
riding bikes.
I said 10 ways black men do what?
Yeah. Go broke. Go broke.
Go broke. Right. 10 ways black. Can anybody remember what's the first way a black man go broke?
Child support.
Right.
No
Right.
child.
That's right. Child support. Well, it doesn't have to be very. What happens is sometimes we think it's big to go around having a lot of babies. But now, listen, now, when a woman goes and says that you is the father of her baby, the woman don't have to press charges. What happens? When she have a baby, if she want to get help, they're going to ask her who the baby's daddy is. If she don't tell who the baby daddy is, she don't get no help. But when she tell who the baby daddy is, they're going to put you up for child support. Okay? When you don't pay, guess what's going to happen? You're going to jail.
You go to jail for 30 days and then you keep on not paying it.
But tell me this, how you going to keep a job if you keep going to jail? You ain't going to be able to keep no job if you keep going to jail. Okay, bottom line. You have a lot of kids, you got to pay child support, you don't pay it. You have a lot of kids, you're working at McDonald's, Bojangles, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Cookout. You ain't going to be able to afford to pay no child. What's the next worst thing that blackness got something to do with where we at right now?
They don't go. They go back to school.
Right, they don't get an education. That's the way to be broke. Is to not get no education. What's the first way that black men go broke, young man? What's your name? Who? Terry? Tyree. Okay, see, when you speak up, I can understand what you said. Tyree, what's the first way that black men go broke? Look at him. What's the first way that black men go broke? Speak up.
Dropping out of school.
No, see, you weren't listening. You weren't listening. Somebody tell him what I said was the first way black men go broke.
Child support.
Right. And what was the second way?
No education.
Right, not getting an education. Now, what makes us be able to get a job?
Education.
And what else?
finish school.
So what's the, no, that's what I'm talking about after you finish school.
If you can, good resume.
Get a skill. Y'all know what skills are?
Yeah.
What is a skill, young man?
Skills like what you good at.
You can be good at lying. You can be good at cutting up. A skill, yes sir. And talk loud. Look over that way and talk loud.
A skill is something that you're able to do.
And do what?
Something that you're able to do and you're real good at it.
But what if you did real good at it, then what?
You improve.
You can get a job. Skills and make it so you can get a job. Now, I didn't go to a 4-year college. I learned a skill. I was a machinist. Machinist is a skill. Bricklaying is a skill. Working on cars as a mechanic is a skill. So don't get discouraged. Everybody doesn't have to go to college to make a decent living. Okay? So when I was working, I was a machinist. I made $14, $15, $16 an hour. Some places $17, $18 an hour, $18 an hour. So everybody doesn't have to go to college to get a job to live properly. But getting a skill is one of the ways that we won't have to worry about being broke. Another way that black men go broke is trying to impress who?
Girls.
Right.
Try to buy expensive cars.
Trying to impress women.
Try to get that booty.
All that
Buying rims to go on a car and the rims cost more than the car. Yes, sir.
If I ever take my girlfriend out, I'm gonna take her to McDonald's.
Well, it's right now, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you get a grown man like me and you want to take a girl out, you need to be able to take her someplace besides McDonald's. That's restaurant is in Dunn.
I'm gonna take her to kids.
Y'all know where Western Sizzle is?
Yeah, go to Corral.
Go to Corral.
Move it to
Sagebrush.
Go to Corral.
Kickback Jackson.
Go to Corral.
Sagebrush.
Yes, sir.
Outback.
Wait a minute, y'all getting out of order now. Yes, sir.
Red Lobster.
Right. When you get grown, you want to be able to take some ladies to someplace like Red Lobster and not McDonald's. Yes, sir.
Kickback Jackson.
Yeah, someplace like that.
Do you know what is
Now, another way that we go broke is using drugs. And I'm a prime example. I worked and I got paid on Friday. By Saturday morning, I was broke. I was lucky if I had money to get to work Monday morning. And that's how we go broke. I hadn't paid no rent, hadn't bought no groceries, hadn't bought me no cigarettes. I had smoked all my money up in crack cocaine. So let that be a warning to you. Don't go out there smoking no crack cocaine when you get out there, because it will make you keep you broke. And don't say it can't happen to me, because that's what I said. No, that can't happen to me. That's what the wino said. The guy that's a wino now. It can't happen to me. That's what the alcoholic said. It can't happen to me. When I was a kid, I seen people out there drinking and smoking dope, and I said, that is not going to happen to me. But guess what? It happened. So, out of some of y'all in here, if you ain't very careful, it'll happen. So be very careful and watch what you're doing. Now, another way that we as a people get in trouble with money is being overly materialistic. Anybody know what materialistic means?
Buy all these name brand stuff.
Right.
like Gucci, Louis, Polo?
Right. Now, if I buy a Gucci jacket and I just buy a no-name raincoat, that no-name raincoat is gonna keep the rain off me just as good as your Gucci jacket. Everybody don't have Gucci money. If you're making $10,000 a week, then it's okay for you to buy a Gucci jacket. But the average one of us ain't gonna make that kind of money. Anybody know what the average salary is in America?
No, 500.
500 what? $500 what? What could you do with $500 a month? Yeah, he said it right. Yes, sir.
I have $500 a month. First I pay on my bills, then groceries, then I spend it on stuff I want.
And how much you think rent gonna be if you got to pay for rent for a house? How much you think that's gonna be?
If you live in a HUD house, I don't think you got to pay some bills.
No, just answer that question. If you got to pay rent for a house, everybody stop talking. Listen. If you got to pay rent for a house, how much you think rent gonna cost?
$350.
If you live in a building, usually it'll be about,
Talk up, speak loud.
mostly it'll be about $459.
So how much? Where's your money to buy groceries with? And to buy clothes? See what I'm talking about?
You got like this one day.
Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna make it.
So we can't afford to be materialistic. Yes, sir. Talk up, man. Yes.
Then you gotta pay light bill, water bill.
Even if you own your house, guess what? You got to pay taxes. If you don't pay no taxes on your house, guess what's gonna happen?
You gotta pay the mortgage.
What's gonna happen if you don't pay the taxes?
You on the street?
You don't.